If you forward a CV that ends with "sent from my BlackBerry device" instead of your name and closing remark, then you are not ready for the real world. My name is Jimi Tewe. My background professionally is HR consultancy, and also I currently run a consulting firm called Inspire Consulting. I have a passion for people to succeed in their chosen careers. So on that side, I call myself a career success catalyst. Basically, help people to identify the best fit career path, and then also help them in terms of how to achieve success in that path. I'm an author. At least I have 4 published books, right? And I'm a public speaker also, so some will call it motivational speaking, public speaking, inspirational speaking. I speak around things I'm passionate about, youth-related topics, particularly in the areas of career and business, and then some other life areas. I'm certified in some areas, so I do some consultancy work in that regard. Then I pastor also at the church, and I like enjoying myself, right? In terms of career and solutions that we provide, I think that we've done several things, but the foundation for me really started when I was working in banking, and I'd done some work in terms of coaching a couple of people, and I found out that we didn't really have a lot of solutions for people that were confused about what to do, I even know what to do, how do I progress and all that. So right now, in terms of solutions, we have a career services organization where we, from basic things about writing a resume, even updating your LinkedIn profile, coaching your interview and all that. We have assessment tools that we help individuals with in terms of self-discovery. We have workshops and sessions we run. But I think further than that also is the fact that I do a lot with regards to actually coaching. I think that for me is very, very important. It's a lot more practical. And the end result is that you actually see people, have results.
Jimi Tewe is my partner in the youth development space, and he commands tremendous attention everywhere he goes. Young people love Jimi Tewe. Young people look up to Jimi Tewe. They listen to him. They look up to him a lot in terms of direction and what they should do and guidance and all of that. And I wanted him on the project because him being on the project will make them pay attention. And then we can use that as a means to getting them to absorb the contents that we need them to absorb. So that's why he's on the project.
All right, so the first time I saw it, I was like, I hope she knows what she's trying to do, right? All right, because, big things, big problems, come along with it and all that. But I'm very candid with you that I'm quite excited about the project, I followed it on social media, a whole lot, so I get the updates, the newsletters and all that. So I kind of read, see the pictures, see the activity going on. But I think that it's great for me. One of the biggest things is that, one idea from somebody is putting so many resources together. I mean, on this project, I met people today and all that, people that I would not have met. Maybe I'll have walked past them at the mall or something, but an idea has brought us together. And I think that is what really, one of the things that can transform Nigeria. Great ideas that will pull people together and all that. So for me, it's one big thing that, again, is also a needed solution in the time we're living in and all that. I'm tired of people saying unemployment is going up and all that. What is the solution? And practical solutions, and I like it. You're out there, you're fresh graduate, and you have your CV, you even made it first class, Fact about it is that you have an advantage, no doubt about it. Even if you made it third class, you have an advantage. You finish school. All right? So I think that what you need to understand, and someone puts it this way, that you need to be able to transit successfully from gown to town. In other words, moving from school, because school is like a subset of life, so the realities of life will hit you. Now, if you are well prepared, and preparation requires, first and foremost is self-discovery, to know what you can offer, to society, but you can't know what to offer because you need to know what society wants also. So I think that, you need to not just go out there and say, I want a job, like society owes me a job. Question is, what value can you add to society? And that becomes your first opportunity. I like to say also, particularly with realities we have in Nigeria, wherever you start is good enough. Your first job will not be your dream job, it might be a nightmare, but start. I think that there's nothing great that has ever happened without someone starting. I've seen people that have talked about why they should start, how they should start, where they should start, but they never start. And I people that were not even informed and decided, and along the way, they survived and then managed, and today they're doing great things, So let's talk, more action, more thinking too, think deeply. I think that, we live at a time when the answer, I don't know, doesn't make sense because you have Google. At least check Google, all right? So there's a lot of information that is out there. You can be schooled without going to school and all that. So I think that, and let me say this to you, they say Nigeria has a lot of problems, and it's true. There are many challenges, but like we say, every challenge carries a solution, and solutions carry whatever reward you want, So don't look at, don't look at the negative. Don't look at the cup half empty. It's really half full, So that's what I would say to you. So go for it. Every person has capacity to be great in life. There's potential inside of you. If you are able to identify how to be able to translate that potential into value, value will come back to you eventually. Personally, for me, big picture, that thing about I want to leave a legacy, it's there, but I want it to be practical. For me, how they say to know on the day when you die and they bury you, what will people say about you? Funny enough, that matters a lot to me, So for me, I'm not just trying to survive, I'm not trying to just compete and be ahead of others. I tell people that I have only one life to live, so I might as well give it the best shot, So that has informed a lot of decisions, that I've taken in life. A phase of my career, I was doing pretty well, comparatively. But I was empty inside, so I took some steps. I left the banking industry, left the big box to start from the start again, right? But I'm grateful that I did that at that point in time. So the big picture for me is, one day, I see a Chinese man, I don't speak Chinese, and saying, Jimi Tewe, my life better. Oh, great. That for me is great, And then in the history of Nigeria, that my name kind of like shows up in the textbook. That'd be really great for something good. First thing I would say, is that I've learned that, you would probably think, watching this, that there are 77 people that are doing this. You'd be amazed that there may be less than 7, right? And that's the thing about it, I saw initiative, I saw people that were very engaged, because I know that you got to points where you're very tired. Probably ask yourself, why am I doing this, and all that, who sent me, and that's one of the challenges that entrepreneurs actually face. But in reality, I think that I saw, people that I've met already, and I want to have further discussions with them. Also, everybody that I've seen loves what they do. For the person doing sound, probably like born into sound, and all that. There are things he hears I can't hear from the person with the voice. You know, this first time I was coached about my voice, you know, and you know that helped when I was actually doing my narration also. So I mean, I've enjoyed my experience. You know, people taking pictures and all that, forcing me to smile extra. I mean, it's been really good, you know, so far, so good. So I've had a great time, really, stressless, and I've enjoyed it.
My name is Jimi Tewe, and you're listening to I'm a Graduate. Now what?